just want you to realize that Musicopia is very, very, very important to our children, especially in the times that we have right now. There was a time that when you went into the school that the curriculum of music was there. I'm thankful for that time because due to that time, which was 35, 40 years ago, I was a product of that style of teaching. Because of that, I was able to start the flute when I was in the 4th grade, the cello when I was in the 5th grade, started the piano when I was like 4 or 5 years old, continued that, stayed in the process, continued with the All City, and continued on and went on to college because of music, but it all started because of music that was introduced in the school. But now, because of deficits, now things are not going to happen that way. It's because of organizations like this that we're able to go on and be in schools such as Duckrey. Duckrey sits in an area where there is a high crime level. As far as the children being successful, it does take nothing but perseverance in order for them to make it. There are many struggles. In some cases, school is really their only solace. It's not their homes. Where there should be love, there's doubt and disdain. Where there should be encouragement, there is criticism and maybe them being put down continually. Where there should be family togetherness, there is usually cruelty and dysfunction. To put it plainly, coming to school in some cases might be the only place that life skills and scholastics and things which being treated with love and respect is given. Such dignities create bad behaviors not only through their misbehavior in the classroom, but it carries self-deprecating characteristics with them as they go on from day to day. They don't trust a lot of people. They find it hard to believe they are worth anybody's time. But there's some prime examples of where Musicopia being in there has made a major difference. I'm going to tell you about one young lady in particular. I'm just going to call her Crystal. Crystal was a young lady who was very, she had a wall up. She was very maybe belligerent sometimes. She was very difficult to reach. And she had the ability to pull people her way. If there was a child who might have been leaning towards wanting to get involved with music, because of her, she could pull them and make them not be there. But I noticed something about her. I asked the principal if I could please have rehearsal with them in the lunchroom because I wanted the other children to see what we were doing intentionally. Even if they weren't in the choir, they would still be hearing it and taking it all in. And that worked wonderfully. I started noticing that Crystal, she would come up to the piano and she would sit there with me. And I'd show her what I'm doing. I'd even give her the music. It didn't matter she wasn't in the choir because I could see she was fighting it. It was something in her. She was fighting. She wanted to be there, but she didn't want the other children to see that she wanted to be there. So she'd hang around. I'd give her the music. And then when we do special projects, we had a habit of doing a lot of special little projects. So I would have her come and help just with the programs just because. All right, that was the first year I was there. Now, I walk in, and she's my right arm. She's on the choir. She's there. Now, instead of bullying for bad behavior, she's the one that's telling everybody, it's time to have rehearsal, let's go. She's the one that's telling everybody what to do. There's a difference about her whole demeanor because she sees the accomplishments of what can be done. She encourages those that were maybe afraid to sing. Or, because lots of times I will have them do little groups of singers because they want to be stars in their own way. So I might have maybe 2 or 3 of them sing something together. And she'll be the one that's encouraging them. That is such a difference for her. Sometimes we forget that music in so many cases, it's not just teaching a young person how to play beautifully, but it also gives them other positive things. It teaches them commitment. That's a problem. That is a problem that we have for our children, because they don't understand that once you start something, you have to stick with it. But a part of that is due to what their background may be. They are so used to people giving up on them. They are so used to people turning away from them, because sometimes they can be belligerent. Yes, they can. But hang in there. All they want is to see that somebody thinks they are worth it. That's what matters more so than anything else to them. Musicopia has made a significant difference in the school. The teachers have told me it's made a significant difference. So, just want to say it's important, it's appreciated, and Duckrey would never be the same if it were not for Musicopia being a part of their program. Thank you.